Put your hand down. The hand is not recording. Put the hand down.
It's not.
Hi guys, and welcome to another video by ITGC. This is me Pacheet and this is my cousin Ishan. So guys, we recently saw the movie John Wick 3 Parabellum. We have some interesting inputs that we want to add, and we just want to tell you our thoughts about the movie. So hang on to your butts and let's get into it, shall we? Let's get to the starting of the movie, guys. So let's talk about how the film has been shot.
As soon as we came out of theater, we were talking about how each and every location is shot like differently, and like it has different lighting, different like color grading, and
but it's like a comic panel. Each shot is like a comic panel.
Yeah, it's like a comic panel. What language is it? Parabellum?
Latin.
So he says, if you want peace, be ready for war. And I like that a lot.
The artistic way of presenting that name, and as well as inserting the name of the movie into the the story of the movie, is a very nice way.
Yeah.
That's a very clever way of inserting Parabellum into the movie. So like, let me talk about the shots now. The shots are very nicely put. Like, this is a very beautiful movie to watch.
IMAX isn't like is it really visual? I thought it was more like the sound effects.
It's the visual standard as
IMAX
well as
the
the sound.
standard?
Yes.
Okay.
So guys, this is me being an amateur, cinema enthusiast,
Dork.
and telling you guys that IMAX uses a different reel.
Real?
Yeah, reel.
It's not film.
It's a film.
It's digital.
It's film.
It's digital.
It's film. I think you can see that in the back on the green screen right now. Whoa! And it is big. It is big. The film is so big.
It's outrageous.
It's outrageous. It's like multiple lengths of a football field. Let's talk about the sound design. I don't have much to say about the sound design because
I think since we went to IMAX, there were some like bass boosted fancy things that happened.
I didn't pay attention much to the sound.
There was a little bit.
I didn't pay attention
There were one
to
two
the
moments.
sound.
Well, they kind of like every time a blade pulls out, like even if he just like moves it a little bit, it's like shing. It's like those lightsaber things where you like a toy lightsaber where you like swing it and it makes. I think that was kind of outrageous, but you have to do what you have to do to make it seem dangerous. It didn't bother me, but it was just a thing that I noticed.
Okay, let's get to the meat on the bones, like the action.
Like
sequences.
good sound, you don't notice good sound design. But yeah, meat and bones, the action, it was absolutely fantastic. Each fight scene was great. I think which was the one you didn't like?
The last fight.
Oh yeah, he didn't like the last fight, which is some sort of like showdown type deal.
Yeah,
I liked every fight scene.
Actually, it dragged on too long. Like, I went to the toilet. Like,
when you didn't go?
Yeah, I went to the toilet.
I was so invested in the movie, I didn't even notice the person right next to me going to the bathroom.
The last boss, the bald guy's fight was so boring. I was like, okay, this is gonna happen for a long time. It has that Marvel humor in it as well.
You think there's a lot of like quip humor?
Yeah.
I think it was funny in its own way, because the way it does humor is like...
And the way it does gore humor, like, it's gory, but it's funny. So, guys, we see in the starting of the movie that John Wick is running away. Tick-tock, Mr. Wick. So, he has 1 hour before everybody starts killing him. So, then he goes to a library for some reason, and he picks up a cross from there, and he gets stabbed. So, like, once he gets stabbed in the shoulder, he has to go to a doctor.
I love how he just kills that guy. The big giant, like...
Yeah, he gets attacked by a guy and he gets stabbed. Let's not get into...
He just breaks his neck.
We're going to be talking about for 2 hours. Like, if you go into each and every scene. Guys, just see the movie. It is phenomenal. Each and every... Like, how he just takes the book and... in his mouth, right?
And he breaks his jaw.
God damn. The fighting in this movie is visceral.
Yeah,
every blow is a kill blow.
That was probably my second favorite fight scene.
Yeah, right? It's a good start to the movie.
Yeah. And my first is definitely the knife.
So guys, so what he was actually, my friend is trying to say is like he's getting stabbed. Now he has to go to that doctor scene now.
Okay, we'll talk about so the doctor scene, basically he has like 5 minutes and there's like a countdown, dramatic kind of thing. It cuts to where is that? Is that like some base of like... Alright, well, some base where they like are doing a countdown to when he's going to be excommunicado, and they have to like hunt him.
Yeah.
And there's like a bounty of 14 million on his head.
So basically, like, nobody can help him because he's excommunicated. So the doctor says, shoot me.
So they know that.
So that they know, like, you forced him. Otherwise, he would have been killed as well. So that was good world building right there, right? Like we're dealing with the high table, which is very, very brutal, ruthless.
I usually don't like plots where they're like, oh, there's nothing we can do against this huge institution, but
Yeah.
they did it in a way that didn't put a bad taste in my
And
mouth.
the best part about this movie is that it is like a comic book. I'll tell you why it is like a comic book. There's no exposition.
No.
I love it. There's no exposition.
I like that.
There is no person talking for 1 hour, like telling us about the high table and all this. They are just fleshing out the world as it goes. You are just seeing a snapshot into the world that is John Wick 3. You're just seeing a snapshot.
And there's a bunch of like
Yeah, there are
stuff
things
that
happening in the
happens
background. There are
that
things
they
happening.
they don't even talk about.
They don't even talk about it. They just
introduce-
mention it in passing like it has happened and it has happened.
Like he knew the tall
Yeah, he
assassin
knew,
guy.
yeah, the tall guy. Yeah, right.
He knew him. And
That's
like,
good world building right there.
yeah.
It feels like a world that is lived in rather than a story that is being told.
Yeah.
So, like, guys, oh my god, the fight scenes. Let's get to the fight scenes.
Keanu Reeves, he's
And the
old.
spoilers. And the spoilers with the fight scenes.
One second.
Otherwise, we'll be talking about 1 million years.
How old is Keanu Reeves? He's 54. But he still moves like he's just not a year over 30. He still does it. He's still doing these action scenes. I think he still does all of his own stunts.
Yeah,
I
he
remember
does.
reading
He
about
does.
that.
He does.
Fucking badass.
And he gets thrown around a lot. In
Yeah,
this
he
movie.
gets run over by cars. He gets like chased.
Guys,
Motorcycles.
and John Wick uses like knives, guns, horses,
Yeah.
books,
He uses horses. He pats horses and they kick guys.
and they break
eat the
necks. They break necks.
Yeah.
They literally break necks.
He does it 3 times, so you know he's a professional using horses. He's a horse professional, among
God
others.
damn, the Baba Yaga.
The Baba Yaga.
Baba
Horse-
Yaga is amazing.
Otherwise known as the horse kick.
The
guy.
horse kick. You won't
Horse
see it
kick guy.
coming. So, we'll not talk about the whole movie and the plot. It's useless to talk about the plot because plot is not the center of the movie. The action is.
Yeah.
So let's just talk about towards the end, like when the main showdown is happening. Oh my God, it's phenomenal.
So basically, it's like they're trapped in the hotel.
The hotel, and
It's a
like.
showdown between a bunch of armored guys. This is his
Oh
favorite part of the
my
movie.
God.
They really like establish that these armored guys, like you can't shoot them with normal bullets.
I mean, he shoots them, they fall down, they get up. He shoots them, they fall down, they get up because they are wearing armor. But guys,
see
in
the
real
bullets
life,
just
armors don't work like that. You're gonna have internal bleeding and you're gonna die. Even if you're armored, you're not
Well,
safe.
they probably got hurt because they fell
Yeah.
down. But they just kept getting up, I guess.
God damn,
on the
that
high
was.
table.
Guys, there's also a scene in which.
But like the way he gets around it, it's like there's so many times when like Keanu Reeves' professional like skills or like his ability is kind of contrasted with the other people around him. An example is like other people just get mowed down by these guys.
Yeah.
But he'll freaking like dodge them and stuff, and then like pull off their visors and then shoot them in the head. Or,
No,
like,
not the
grab back
visors.
of their thing and shoot them in the
Because
head.
see, in armor, like we're wearing armor. If this everything is armored, but our joints can't be armored
Yeah.
because you can't move while your joints are armored. So what he does, he shoots them in the neck, and the bullet comes out from the behind. Oh my God, dude!
Yeah, that's
It's
incredibly inventive
visceral,
action.
visceral.
The most visceral part of the movie was the knife scene to me. I was
In
my
the eye,
heart,
right?
My heart was racing.
The eye.
No, just the like.
Oh, yeah.
throwing knives.
Like how
Yeah.
they're throwing knives, dude, at each other at the start of the movie.
Basically, they're in like this place with like a bunch of like cabinets with knives in them, and then they're like doing dumb action with like the stuff they already have, and then they notice there's knives, and they're just like, and they're like,
they're
grab-
both. Then they both throw the knives at each other.
And Keanu Reeves is just like throwing knives like monstrously fast.
And it's
And he's like just
beautiful.
like riddling these guys like death by 1,000 cuts or whatever.
And
He's like-
then, okay, at the end of the scene, there's this one guy who's still alive. He's about to die.
yeah, you notice him
So
growing
he takes
an axe
axe.
and very slowly.
So guys, we give this movie a 9 out of 10. 1 point is lost because it is a bit too long, in my opinion. Other than that, it's
because it's great, but it's not perfect.
yeah, it's. But you got to see this movie. Everybody has to see this movie.
Oh.
If you like action films, please see it. Just if you don't care about John
Watch
Wick,
all 3.
if you don't care about John Wick, even then see this movie just because it is so technically perfect. Like the scenes are amazing. The action, like every time I go to a action movie, I'm like, there is something that I expect.
Yeah, this
This
this made me feel satisfied. After the
This
movie,
exceeds.
I remember we sat at the movie, at the movie, we were like, that was satisfying, right?
Yeah, it exceeds our expectations, right?
Yeah.
We've seen armored opponents
There's
before, right?
There's a bunch of stuff that's like, oh wow, you know, like, and you don't get that much
Yeah,
nowadays.
like-
At least with blockbusters, you're like,
Like
it's
in
just
John Wick 1,
schlocky.
you had that night scene, right, in the nightclub. That was fucking amazing. But in this one, you have this bulletproof scene.
the nightclub scene.
It is so good,
that makes me
right?
nut.
Like that's the only clip, by the way. I think that's the only clip that they showed in the trailer. Nobody knew about this movie. That's the only thing that they showed about this movie.
Oh man,
That's
people make this
phenomenal.
so badass, so badass.
They're very talented people, guys. So guys, this is just our thoughts on the video. So if you like this video, please make sure to press the like button. Please make sure to press that subscribe button and that bell icon. It's gonna help us out a lot. So guys, see you in the next one. Bye.